What is going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video. Welcome back to the channel. It's Dev. We're here. Mr. Robot Season 4. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad to be back, man. I'm glad to be back. Last week was a rough episode, and it also took a long time to actually get it like fully edited and everything, and or not fully edited, but fucking just uploaded because of the getting blocked and shit. And it's annoying. It's annoying, but hey, we're gonna have to deal with it, and it will be okay. Be okay, ladies and gentlemen. The last on we had fucking Angela get shot. She's done. She's shocked, and that sucks. Sucks, man. That hit hard, and it's not gonna be able to be like. It hasn't been processed fully, if that makes sense. Like, it's been processed, it's there, it exists, but it's probably going to hit later on in the show, especially with Elliot, and we'll see how he handled the process and just all the shit he goes through. Probably blames himself for it majorly. Sucks. He almost died. Price, I guess, killed him, then brought him back, or tried to kill him, or like maybe to send a message or to something. I don't know. It was really wild. And Sam Esmail was at the end there. I didn't realize that was him until people in the comments mentioned it, and then also people mentioned that Emily Rossum is Sam Esmail's wife in real life. So that's a W. That's Sam Esmail coming W. You know what I mean? It's good stuff. It really is. It's really good stuff. And excited, man. Fucking excited to get into this next episode. The final season. It's kind of depressing. But yeah. And I cleaned the fuck out of my room today. Or tonight, I should say. Moved the love seat from over there to over here and tidied up a bit. You know. Let's get into Mr. Robot Season 4, Episode 2. Cheers.
That was 1989. The world was up for grabs. All the money.
Yep.
Natural resources, hell, even borders were negotiable. Soviet Union, a great world superpower, was collapsing. Where some saw freedom, the young, imaginative Minister Zhang saw possibility. A new world order.
Oh.
So Zhang formed an investment group called Deus. The goal? Bring together the world's wealthiest, most powerful men to consolidate control and manipulate global events for profit.
Oh my god.
Dignitaries, world leaders, oligarchs, businessmen, and
wow.
he was a damn good salesman. The potential profit out.
You can tell it's
reservations.
They CG'd it in, kind of. Not like fully, but you can tell.
A few backroom deals, a promise here, a bribe there, like that. The Deus Group was rich on oil and had a foothold in the military-industrial sector.
Oh.
We began to see that Zhang had been perfectly positioning himself to take total control. Zhang's billion-dollar machine. He clandestinely built it under the Washington Township nuclear power plant. The Deus Group now understood we were working for Zhang, not with him. His pet project, which we belittled for years.
Oh, dude, that's such a good beginning, man. Oh.
You want me to randomly request that the entire Deus Group gather in one place without even a pretext?
In the next 8 days.
8 days.
You've done White Rose's bidding thus far and paid a horrible cost. That loyalty won't be lost on her. You can use that.
And if it's your life, you're worried.
Oh, dude, that's so good.
I became a dead man walking.
The minute I agreed to work with White Rose. Just like you. Yeah.
It's Mom. She's gone, Elliot.
Oh, man.
Your mom was the nicest, most thoughtful woman. When my dad died, she gave me a shoulder to cry on. Always had a kind word for everyone. You two must feel so blessed to have had her in your life.
We're both here for the same reason. To find Agent Santiago, make sure he's safe. Now, if there's anything you can do to help us do that...
I think Agent Santiago was a double agent.
A double agent.
Imagine this guy works for the Dark Army.
To be clear, Agent DePiro, you're accusing your former commanding officer, your FBI mentor, of working as an operative against the Bureau?
I'm sorry, Agent Horton. I'm just having a little trouble saying this aloud. Santiago was working with some awfully dangerous people.
No agent wants to see their brother, their sister, on the wrong side of the law. I get that. Whenever you're set. Can you tell me who Agent Santiago was working with?
What is that little smirk he has?
The Trujillo Drug Cartel.
Okay.
Sorry to keep you waiting. No holidays. Busy, busy, busy. What can I do for you?
I want Beatrice with me forever.
Adulterous or involved in fornication, which basically means sex outside of marriage, you get your head cut off.
the radio, the podcast in the background, plus.
As soon as we get the death certificate, I'm done.
The toll Elliot isn't willing to pay, whether he's not ready to or just doesn't want to. I'm not talking about paperwork, kiddo. I'm talking about the fact that your mom died this morning.
I love how he calls him kiddo. Oh.
Deal with what's happening.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm kind of an expert at observing you. All I'm saying is that you need to stop and take in your mom's death.
Make me feel like everything is okay.
You're not gonna find any answers in an old safe deposit box.
Then it'll be a short trip.
God.
Condolences.
Who is in that? Who is in that? It doesn't say. That sucks.
And I'd love to help you. Help me, should I need the helping. But I'm an innocent man, you see.
Oh my God.
Agent DePiro, I'm sorry to interrupt. You should see this.
Chaos and sadness in Tribeca tonight following the report of an apparent suicide jumper.
You met with him today, didn't you?
Oh my God.
It's gone.
What?
The safe deposit box. It's gone. Payment lapsed 2 years ago. We tried contacting the account owner, your mother, but never heard back.
Don't you get it? Elliot, it's not about the fucking box, it's about the fact that you don't give a shit.
About Mom? Fucking sue me for not giving a shit about her after what she did to us.
Not Mom, Angela. You were right. She's gone. How do you just move on like that?
I haven't. You recognize that tape?
How did Mom get this?
No idea. What are you doing?
I'm gonna listen to it. And you're gonna listen with me.
I can't.
Okay, we're live. You ready, Angela? Okay, ready. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, Washington Township. We're your hosts, Alderson, and Darlene Alderson, and Angela Moss. We're here to say, ready? Happy Mother's Day, Mrs. Moss! Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you. We love you too.
I'm resigning as CEO of eCorp by end of year.
That is obviously unacceptable. Your tenure at eCorp will be over soon enough, but you will simply have to wait. Nothing can rock the boat now, as my project has not yet shipped.
Well, perhaps a New Year's celebration will befit this fresh start.
Your request is absurd. You know we can't organize a meeting within the next week.
And yet I have faith you'll find a way.
That is not how this fucking game is played!
Game.
Yeah, game.
Game, that word. There's our problem. There's an end point. There must be, eventually. And I've reached mine.
Don't knock it down. You son of a bitch, don't knock that down.
What did you do?
What, you want me to say it?
Jesus fucking Christ!
I knew you wouldn't get it.
Then why did you tell me?
I had to know.
I read what she did. The Washington Township case. I'm going after White Rose.
You know that's suicide, right? I mean,
No. This is exactly why I didn't tell you in the first place.
I'm not giving you a choice. Besides, you need me. Face it, every hack you've
I love the lighting in this shot, or in this just scene.
we're all acting like such a total sketchball. I figured it had to do with Vera.
Vera? What does he have to do with anything?
Well, that's what I was wondering. I mean, he freaked me the fuck out when he showed up at your building a couple months ago, but when I told you, you just blew it off like it was no big deal.
You want to go back to not talking to each other, blocking each other out, fighting for control?
Look at me. I am telling you the truth. I am not the one Darlene talked to.
If it wasn't you, and it wasn't me, it wasn't.
I've been looking all over for you. You shouldn't be sitting there. That's not your seat.
What?
They're not ready yet.
Bro, what? What? And a what? And another what? What the fuck, dude? I am confused. I made a prediction a couple of weeks ago about there being another version or another like Elliot having like another life kind of thing. Like a separate mind. A separate persona. And that kind of confirms that. Who? Now he has to worry about this whole prize and price with the Deus group, the richest people. Yeah, I love the scene at the beginning. That shit was fire. That shit was so good with Price explaining everything and just who White Rose is and just all the shots of him / her. You know, with Obama and making deals, oil, da 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 da. Oh, that was so good. That was great. And then, I will say though, the scene with Elliot and Darlene in the bank really hit. And I mean hit. That might be one of the hardest times I've cried on this channel. That got me. Obviously the thought about my own mom dying, and then you have an Angela, you know, in on that from Elliot's perspective. Obviously that's gotta hurt. And then obviously with the recording, the tape, the Happy Mother's Day tape, that was the one that officially got me. That shit hurt. That shit fucking hurt, man. I can sense that all Elliot's mom wanted was just to be loved and mattered, but it seemed like she didn't. And it's very sad. Like, very, very sad. Ah, man. Man, oh man. Depressing. But just a great episode. A great fucking episode, man. I loved it. A lot of weird things gonna happen, and I know it's probably gonna be twisted and definitely insane. For sure. Oh yeah, for sure. It's just like, what is this third personality? Is it us? Is it the viewer? Is it some subconscious? Because we were the only people who got to see Vera, and then obviously Mr. Robot. And Elliot had no idea. Is it just a different version? Like, it's Elliot, but just a different version. Obviously, we saw a moment where Elliot didn't want to grieve for his mom at all. And he finally did. He finally let go, and it worked. And he was acting himself. I don't know. I don't know, man. Very interesting. Very, very interesting for sure. And I mean, the hints have been all along there most of the time. There's been breadcrumbs of maybe a third personality. You know, by the way, like even how Elliot acts, there's times where he talks insanely slow and just can't figure shit out. There's times where he sounds just coherent, smart, and that's Elliot. And then Mr. Robot comes in, you know, how he speaks. So maybe we've already seen the third personality slip in here and there. Obviously, there's a bunch of time gaps from the 2 days when Elliot was asleep in the car after 5/9, because Mr. Robot wasn't there. So who else was it? What did they go do? What did they do? And a lot of it's crazy because Elliot's motivation for the most part started off with his dad and how his dad and Angela and what happened with their parents. And he wanted to just get back at them for that. And then it switched up, turned into other stuff. The revolution type shit, just ending everything, anarchy, whatever. Now he's coming to his own, but now him and both Mr. Robot are now figuring out that there's a third personality. That is wild. And is that the one who's in control, but he's in the background watching everything? Like us? I don't know. I don't fucking know. You know what's crazy? The first episode, the thumbnail, is literally probably a millisecond before Angela gets shot. It's such a spoiler, but you won't think of anything of it until you watch it, and you're like, oh, so they did that. Sammy smells. He's wild. He's out of this world. And I have no idea where this is going to go, because now we have Vera getting involved. What does Vera want? Elliot's like, huh? What? Who? He's like, I can't trust you, Mr. Robot. And Mr. Robot's like, what are you talking about? I have no idea. So, yeah. Shit's going to get freaky dinky here shortly, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to get crazy. But I'm enjoying this shit, man. This shit's peak television. It really is. It's slowly but surely, not slowly, it is becoming my favorite show of all time. I love the scene between White Rose and Zhang. That shit was great. I love when White Rose just has her temper tantrums. Obviously, we saw it freaking out about Elliot before the finale, that episode before, and throwing the vase, and this one throwing the fucking goddamn gigantic ass Christmas tree. It's ridiculous. Fucking drama queen ass shit. You know what I mean? It's funny. But I love Price kind of taking some authority. I do. And we'll see what happens at this Deus fucking meeting. And whatever's gonna happen with that. Whatever the fuck is gonna happen, that shit's gonna be fucking crazy, man. I'm excited. Fucking excited. Ugh. I think it's going to be a bittersweet ending. I don't know. You have three personalities, and it's all their own hell. It's purgatory to a certain extent in the real world. You're not living a normal life. And I love the touch on mental health in this show. Like, a lot of this shit, and especially grieving, like, you need to grieve. You do. It's important for you. You let that shit build up for too long, oh, you're going to snap in a way that probably not good. Probably not good, man. We could still talk about, like, what the fuck is White Rose's project? What is she building? Like, what the fuck? Is it time travel? And we also got the big bit at the beginning with Price explaining everything. You could say, like, cause taking control of, like, the internet. That's the new big thing. That's the reality. Taking control of that. And now, literally controlling reality and your perception by creating either a simulation. She creates like a hyper-realistic simulation that you can, like, that's VR. But maybe you get stuck in there to a certain extent. And you can't get out. And you're trapped. You're in purgatory forever. I don't know. It could be really anything. Like, what if Angela saw something? What if she got just a pair of VR goggles, saw her mom again, and White Rose is like, once this is all done, you'll see her again. Throws vase. No. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, man. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Shit's getting interesting. And I'm excited to see what the fuck happens, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for other videos. I'm on Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram, and all the social medias down in the description below. And we will continue this video real quick because we're gonna take a nap. I think it's a good idea. I think it's what needs to be done in the case of just getting high at 3:30 in the morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's what we do. It's what we do, ladies and gentlemen. We're here. I hope you all are having a great, great day. Cheers. Catch ya for another video. Good night.